Hey everyone, Dylan here from Kitepuertorico N1 Water Sports here in the N1 Surf Shop again, and I'm in front of the foil wall. It's my favorite wall. I'm going to give you like a super easy video to digest because I'm getting a lot of questions in the shop when people are coming in to buy their North foils, when they're doing upgrades or when they're getting into the system for the first time, if they should go MAv2 or the SF. Hey guys, welcome to N1 Surf Shop. Although there is a little bit of a crossover in there, there are specifics in which model is better for what, and it's really easy. Okay, so let's start with the MAv2. They've got a little bit of a bigger range than the SFs. It starts at 2100, it goes 1850, 1500, 1200, 1050, it goes 850, 700. Because when people are starting for the first time, 100% they're getting an MAv2 if they've never foiled. They're going to get one of the bigger sizes, 1850, 2100. But let's just talk about somebody that's a little bit more advanced, already knows how to foil, and they're trying to get the most out of their riding. The MAv2, it's got a little bit less aspect ratio than the SF, which means it's got a little bit less glide ratio to it, not as much span. So it rolls over in the surf really well. You can bank turns really hard and it locks in. If I'm towing in big waves and there's lots of energy, I'm gonna take the MAs because I don't need that extra glide and drive that the SF foils give me. So, 700, 850, what I'm towing with, I can carve it over real hard. It's got a really good speed range to it. They're a little bit faster than the SFs. Okay, they don't have as much low end grunt. And if I'm kite foiling, 100%, I'm going MAv2. Okay, winging. If you're winging and you've got power under you and you've got a solid wave and you want to hone into a little bit more outsourced energy, like a kite or a wing, then the MAv2 is really good. It's really stable, it's easy to use, and it's a little bit faster, and then it rolls a little bit harder in the waves. If you want to, and this is kind of because I downwind foil and I really love tapping into the energy of the water, it's really satisfying. It's a lot easier to do that with these SFs. Okay, so the SFs, because they've got a little bit more span to them, this is the 830 SF, an aspect ratio, it's a 9.0. That 850 is a 7.2. Okay, so a little bit less chord to it, a little bit more glide. It's got a slower stall speed, so they wanted to get a little bit more grunt out of these because we're going to use them for prone foiling because you can pump them, carve them, surf them, and you can stall them out and bank into turns. And then for winging, I also really like it because if the waves are small or mushy or I'm gliding from one section to the next, this thing will tap into the water energy a lot more. It's got a lot more glide to it, a lot more drive. You can kite foil these, but really they're not made to be fast. They're not fast foils. They're surf foils. I will tow them also on smaller days. Maybe it's 3 to 4 to 5 foot, and I want to link a wave. I want to pump back and keep riding and riding. Then I will go with the SFs because then I can just keep on backing up and backing up. I don't have to come off the wave, grab the tow rope, and get towed into another wave. Again, I can pump it, but it's just a lot of effort to pump those MAv2s because that's not what they're made for. They're not pump foils. The SFs are the ones that are going to pump. So if you're a prone foiler, 100% SF. If you're a winger and you don't mind not going super fast and you want to tap into the surf energy a little bit more, these things roll, turn, they breach extremely well, no ventilation, they recover. So, it just really depends personally what you want. And you don't have to just stick to one. It's a module system. So one day the waves are bigger, you jump on the MA and you'll get the benefits out of the MA that you want to. And then the days are a little bit smaller, or you want to downwind foil, take your wing out, hold it in your hand and do some downwind and pumping, then, take the SF. And I like kind of switching up between them, but really for me, I like to tap into the water energy more. It's really satisfying that you don't have to be powered up and power out of it. You just wait for a lump or a bump and can move to the next section. So I do ride the SFs a lot more. But if it's going to be a big day and we're towing, I will take that. And I do kite foil still, not as much, but I'm going to take that MAv2. So I hope this video helped you guys decide on which one you're kind of leaning towards, or that you want a certain size in the SF and a certain size in the MA to kind of complete your whole range. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me on the DMs. I love it, love helping, love giving advice. I do all of the foil sports. I do ride a lot of different foils, so I know what works well. And I've got them all in stock here in the shop in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Shipping to the US is not an issue. So give us a call, DM us, email us, hit up our website, kitepuertorico.com. And yeah, I hope you guys really love the Sonar foil system from North, because it's been really impressive and they just keep on expanding on the range. And this new stuff that's just come out, the SFs, the smaller SFs, and these smaller MAs have really completed my whole kit. So I'm really stoked on it. Thank you guys. Thank you North Foils for putting out some awesome foils, and we'll see you guys here in Puerto Rico. Cut. One cut, 6 minutes.